Hello, space friends. Captain Snuggles here. Finally, bringing you the next installment of the Voyage of the Snuggernaut. It's been about 6 months since I even played this game, but Space Haven was calling to me, so I decided to load it up and figured that I would show you just a couple of highlights from my quest to guide the Exodus fleet to Eden. So, I finished that first mission. I found the Pathfinder beacon and became the official Pathfinder. Then they asked me to... build this little station here. This is a listening post, basically a little observatory, which is meant to help triangulate the position of a habitable planet for the remnants of humanity. But, unfortunately, activating this station summoned wave upon wave of hostile bots, hell-bent on taking down the scanner, and presumably taking down yours truly as well. So, before I realized what was happening, I had already sort of gotten through one wave. So, let's see, we're currently... we're finishing up wave 1 of 4. I actually saved and reloaded so that I could bring you the start of this. It didn't quite work, and actually it made the bot glitch out, so they went on to these derelicts instead of going after my scanner here, which hopefully the other 3 waves will behave themselves properly. But we'll see. But yeah, this whole quest so far has been very tutorial-esque. It's been pretty easy, but I figured it might have some story significance, so why not show it off? While we wait for the next wave, I guess I'll point out that since last time, the Snuggernaut has expanded a little bit. We've got a couple more engines, a couple more crew members, and a couple more fighters. We now have a total of 12 fighters and 25 crew members, which, even with 25 crew, it's going to be hard to get 12 pilots in 12 fighters simultaneously, but I'm trying to build up my my cadre of pilots so that I can actually do that. For right now, I have them split, half and half, 6 and 6, and I'm sending half out on patrol now, and keeping the other half in reserve. Now, I would hope that the next wave would start by now. I hope it's not totally bugged out. I hope I don't have to actually go and kill these bots off of these derelicts here. That would be kind of unpleasant. I guess I'll kick it up to 4x speed and see. Okay, yeah, looks like I have to go bot hunting then. Fun stuff. Alright, well, I'll recall my fighters, let the pilots rest a little bit. And I'll send out a couple of bot hunters. There we go. 2 groups of 3 should be more than enough. I'll take down these 2 groups, then get back to the Snuggernaut. In fact, I might just send one of my groups over to the scanner preemptively, because presumably doing this will trigger Wave 2. Find out. Alright. Here we go. There's 1 group dispatched. And 2 groups dispatched. Okay. Oh, great. There's Wave 2. Well, that's fine. I can go ahead and just redock this shuttle here. I will relaunch my fighters. Where are these guys coming from? From the south. Okay. Then, I don't need to do that. Send it back. I guess there's just a very long time between waves. These merchant ships might shoot down the bots before they even get to the station, to the listening post, which would be interesting. Gonna keep an eye on this. There's a pretty significant dogfight happening over there between the bots and my ships. Okay, yep, so one of these little bots is actually going for a merchant ship, and the other one is going for the Snuggernaut. Okay, well then, I guess we'll just wait. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. I'll send them over there to pick off the bots as they come in. Should be pretty easy peasy, theoretically. Janet, get out of there. There we go. No problem at all. Okay, cool. Well, then I guess we just wait now. I will recall the fighters once again. I'll put it on 4 times speed once again. Looks like the 3 people in the shuttle are fine just sitting there, drafted. So, I'm gonna leave them alone. I guess they're just taking a nap on the shuttle, which makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep them posted here in case the bots actually make it to the station next time. Okay, wave 3. Whoops, I started pressing the room world buttons instead of the space haven buttons, so these guys actually got all the way to the station on 4x speed without me slowing down and responding. Way to go, Snuggles. Luckily, I have these guys on deck to take care of things. Okay. And the asteroid controls are really weird. You don't... because it's isometric, and so you put your cursor like 2 tiles above the tile you're trying to click on. It's very strange. Takes me like 5 clicks just to select Annabelle there. There we go. Alright. God. Yeah, this is so awkward. Extremely strange UI. As always, that is nothing new for Space Haven. I guess I should probably get my fighters over there to help out, huh? Otherwise, these guys are just going to blow up all of my stuff. Man, what the heck? These bots are just hanging out over here on the corner of the asteroid. I have to go chase them down myself. There we go, finally. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're good now. Annabelle got a little beaten up, but aside from that, we are doing just fine. I'm gonna undraft this shuttle. Just let the crew do their thing. Until Wave 4 shows up. I guess I'll just keep the fighters deployed so the same thing doesn't happen again. Oh no. They blew off a whole side of the base. What the heck? Whoops. Well, I guess as long as the scanner's active, it's okay. But I definitely should have had my fighters out. That was pretty silly of me. I guess I just assumed that the enemy fighters, the combat drones, would just gravitate towards my defense turrets and sort of suicide into them. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that. Alright, 4x speed again. I do want to see if this actually gets repaired. Ever. Kinda doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anybody's going to repair this hull breach. So yeah, that's a strange... It's a strange thing. Automatic repairs are behaving really strangely in this patch. Oh well. I don't think I need that wall. I just need to keep the scanner active. Alright, well, I did not get the... There it is. I got the notification way late, but I did get it. So, let's dispatch the fighters. And let's get another defense squad on deck. Except my shuttles are gone, and I don't know why. Shuttles? I don't know what this thing is doing. Might have been trying to deliver repair materials, I guess? Oh well. Jeez, these things are nasty. Alright. Getting my fighters more in defensive positions around the Snuggernaut itself, because my shields are actually getting kind of wrecked here. Yeah, that's a sizable wave of attack drones. More than I thought from this sort of tutorial type questline we've been dealing with. Alright, but enough babbling about that. I need to get my shuttle over there and defend the scanner. Alright, there we go. Now I should be able to withdraw my fighters, get them back on the Snuggernaut. Alright, here we go. Alright, everybody just stand in the open and return fire. Yeah, there really is there's a huge difference in the quality and quantity of the ground attackers versus the space attackers. There we go. Sheridan approves of the job we did, despite getting a whole side blown off the station. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this is also being built in orbit around a siren world, which is like a hotbed of psychic phenomena, basically. So my crew members have been dealing with like mind control and hallucinations and all kinds of fun things this whole time. See, it's a pretty interesting little quest. Not very hard at this level of progression, but it is certainly interesting. Alright, so let's see. Talking to Dr. Orion. Okay. Scientific mumbo jumbo. Sheridan disapproves of scientific mumbo jumbo. We may have found Eden. Potential Edens. Alright, more analysis to refine the details. Several good candidate worlds. Alright, so we're going to need to go around to do more scans, thankfully not on Siren worlds. Okay. Orion wants to send us back to a Siren world. Let's not. Thank you, Sheridan. Very pragmatic. Alright, let's see. Okay, sweet. We get paid, and we're done. Excellent. Presumably, I could transfer the remaining construction materials away from here, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's just see what we have. Yeah, no, I do not need any of this stuff. Okay, so then I should be able to just transfer the station. Yeah, there we go. Got 20 influence. Hopefully I'll be able to use that influence or Is that what it was called? Well, whatever it was, whatever the Exodus fleet currency is, I'll be able to use that to hopefully hire some new crew members. Hopefully, ideally, a new fighter pilot. That would be the best outcome here for sure. So I'm just going to wrap up my business here and carry on. See if I can hire a fighter pilot and do whatever further scanning they need me to do. And if anything interesting happens along the way, I will make sure to bring you a new episode for that. But for right now, I think I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't know what the next interesting thing is going to be, so I'm not going to prolong this unnecessarily and bore you to death. I'm just going to call it here. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll tune in next time. And until then, this is Captain Snuggles, signing off.